And I don't trust these starters anymore because they always become firefighting types. But oh my gosh, they actually revealed Gen 9. Those madmen actually did it. As someone who can see the future, I can already tell you people are complaining that it looks bad. And specifically the graphics, that the graphics look terrible. As someone who can see the future. Missed it. Gotta go watch it. Yeah. Um, so, just some initial thoughts. I still think it's too early. I know they've given me nothing to like be like, yeah, no, this is too early. Right? Like they've given me like no specific evidence that it's too early. It still feels too early. God damn, they actually did Gen 9. Wait. Is there a wait. All the fire types are based on the Zodiac. There isn't an alligator on the Zodiac. It's based on a dragon, isn't it? Yeah, it's based on a dragon now that I think about it. Still looks like a heckin' chonker. Even though we already had our dragon with, whatever his face is. Charmance, or whatever. I can't believe those madmen actually did it. Gen 9. Does the grass look really gray or brown all of a sudden? Maybe it's just the sunlight, the way it's hitting it. But gosh dang, that's wild. The grass looks wrong. Oh, I gotta switch over the stream info real quick. Good enough for me. I cannot believe they revealed Gen 9. Like, wow. I figured we had another year. At least another year. Because I would think they would do like a whole Legends Arceus DLC thing. I mean, again, I think technically they did take off a year, praise you unto Helix, for the Sword and Shield DLC. I guess that is technically true. Because there was no mainline game, it was just some DLC. But I'd hope they take another year off. Again, technically nothing they showed there. Because like those are some vast looking open worlds. There's Pokemon running around them. Again, in theory, in Legends Arceus, there are all the elements to make the perfect Pokemon game. Legends Arceus is the best Pokemon game at the moment. I just hope they take them all fully into account and make the best Pokemon game. I don't want some middle ground between Legends Arceus and Gen 8, or like Sword and Shield. No, fully lean into Legends Arceus. And the fact that they're revealing this right now makes me think that they're confident in what they've got. That because even before Legends Arceus came out, they knew they had something special. So as a result, they've put a lot of time into this new game. And after playing Legends Arceus, yeah, they do have something special there. A few improvements, a couple of suggestions, some minor tweaks, and they will make the best Pokemon game with this Gen 9. Potentially. But I still kind of think it's too early. I do think this new game is rushed. Potentially. Again, I don't want to, I don't want to completely disown it at the moment. I don't want to be like, no, this is 100% bad. But I also don't want to say this is 100% good either. I'm more surprised that it actually happened. And that, yeah, we're getting Legends Arceus DLC. But it doesn't seem to be this is just like a minor DLC update. and not like it's a free DLC, you know, it's not like a whole new thing. Even though there are some potentially good things in this. This whole Daybreak thing, like potentially being able to find some, like especially for someone who's still like trying to complete the dex, being able to get some of these harder to get Pokemon, like because like you have to like do certain things like Electrode or Arcanine. You can't find those by default in the game. So being able to just find those without having to like use evolution items, I think is really good. And there's only like a dozen Pokemon like that you just can't naturally find, or you can only find through like spatial distortions, like Magmortar. You can find Magmar in the other one, Magby. Can't find Magmortar unless it's in a spatial distortion, which I've never seen it. I've still never seen Magmortar. I mean, I evolved one using the fire evolution item. That's name I don't remember. Yeah, gosh, the grouse just looks so brown. Maybe it's always looked brown and I just didn't notice it in the moonlight. It looks so brown this morning. Like, if I was told we were in fall, I would believe it, because that's some brown grass. Oh my gosh. Yes, Scarlet and Violet, I think are fine names. I do, but yeah, no, part of me just... Legends Arceus did one game, and yeah, I was like, you know, maybe they'll do one game again. But you know, the Pokemon Company makes a lot of money by selling 2 copies of the same game. Because, you know, I was actually always like, you know what, having 2 copies of the same game isn't that big of a deal, because they're basically the same thing. And in some ways, I get it, because it encourages trading. So I've always been like, you know what, doing that's not bad, right? 2 versions of the same game, that's actually not that, right? I've always been like, you know, it's not that bad, because technically you don't need... I know there will be people who will always buy both, and technically I've always bought both, but to be fair, when I've bought both, I bought one game for myself and one game that, like, usually it's my brothers who borrow the other one, right? But, like, I've always bought both, but that's because I have somebody else who's playing the other one. Normally, it's not always. But after playing Legends Arceus, I think it was just... Oh, my gosh. I think it was just so nice to have one game where you can more or less get everything. Oh my god, the shop's not even open for another... Yeah, 30 minutes. But yeah, how do I... I guess I'm just full of conflicting emotions. I definitely think it's too early. But really, we'll see. We'll see by the time the game comes out. Like, was it really too early? I can already see people saying that, oh, the game looks terrible. I don't think it looks terrible. It looks like Legends Arceus. Are they going to continue using turn-based battle system? Probably. I would not be surprised if it uses the exact same battle system and everything from Legends Arceus. There were some Pokemon in there that aren't in Legends Arceus, like Survivor, which just looked like, with the scales, it looked kind of weird. But I know Survivor wasn't in Legends Arceus, so yeah. Are they gonna rectify the National Dex issue? We'll see. But I would love... The one thing that technically we have nothing on at the moment, but I want them to change some things. Something I loved about Gen 7 is how much it changed things. There weren't gyms in Gen 7. And there aren't gyms in Legends Arceus. Maybe lean into that a little bit with this new one. I mean, I didn't see anything in that I would say, like, oh, that's definitely a gym. I mean, there's that big castle thing, but that looks more like an Elite Four thing. We saw what the boy starter looked like, or the boy trainer. Looks kind of like a nerd. I don't think we saw what the girl trainer looked like. Maybe we did, and I just didn't notice. But yeah, I'm of very conflicting emotions about this Gen 9. Oh my gosh. Because I mean, at least they're not doing more, Sword and Shield, right? At least they're not going back to, like, Sword and Shield with its routes and everything. These seem to be big open worlds. Maybe they're big, like, you know how, like, Legends Arceus is like, oh, you're in, like, you go from the village to one of, like, the 5 different open worlds. Open, you know, so it's like a pseudo-open world. Maybe this new game is, like, a series of, like, those that are connected by, like, smaller routes. But I hope not. I really hope they do just lean into it and go full, oh, this is a completely open world game. That would be really cool. And yeah, like, early on in the game, you can catch, right, you could run into a level 60 Pokemon that will just steamroll your face if you go in the wrong direction. Like, I've been seeing people describe, or specifically Blessing Adeoye Jr. described Elden Ring as, like, you showed up in the wrong hood, the video game. And I would love that in Pokemon. Like, just like you walk into an area, and boom, now you're dealing with a... Right, like the Rapidash in Legends Arceus. People just wander around Legends Arceus, and then they run into the Rapidash, and it's like level 50, and they just panic. Because it's in the starting area. I want shit like that in this new one. But you know what? Something else I just thought of. Let me blow my nose real quick. Ugh. Something else I just thought of sitting here. New Pokemon generation means new gimmick. I don't know if this is one of... No, I don't know if this is real or not. We'll see. I honestly can't tell just by looking at it. Because I don't remember if the flowers are blue or purple on the real one. But I know that's the difference. But yeah, new Pokemon game means new gimmick. You know what? For the first time, I hope there isn't one. Just make the open world the gimmick, right? Everything revolve around the open world. No Gigantamaxing, no Z moves, no Mega Evolutions, even though I would love Mega Evolutions back, because I think they're the best gimmick so far in Pokemon. Of the 3. But yeah, make the gimmick the open world. But yeah, I definitely want the game to take as much influence from Legends Arceus as possible. Like, and I want it to be the type of game that you can get through. Like, Legends Arceus, I'm pretty sure you can get through without ever doing a wild Pokemon battle. Okay, maybe the one in the tutorial, but other than that, you can probably complete the dex without ever battling a wild Pokemon. Which is amazing. Like, I love that. Take influence from that. Something like that should be happening in the new game. But I worry they're going to fall too much into the traditional trappings of Pokemon that say that, no, you have to have trainer battles. You have to do X, Y, and Z. Because that's what Gen 1 did. No, go off from that. I would even love if this new game did real-time battling. Again, take some influence from Xenoblade Chronicles. Because you have all these, like, and, like, okay, technically they don't need to. But, like, I think, for some reason, it's so weird that in battles, you can just move around. Like, at no point in battles do you ever have to, like, dodge attacks or anything. No, you can just fully, like, walk around in the 3D environment in battles. Which, to be fair, I found it really weird when Dragon Quest did that as well. Dragon Quest XI also allows you to, like, fully move around in 3D space, even though it's all turn-based combat, and I found that really weird there, and I find it really weird here in Legends Arceus. But that's just something I'm like, yeah, you know, maybe do something different. They don't have to, honestly. Turn-based combat works fine, but I want them to lean into Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus just struck a chord, and with a few changes, little more Dark Souls influence, they really could have something special. And they already have a fair bit of Dark Souls influence in there. I mean, not in, like, the fact that the game's, like, that hard, but you know what I mean. Things like the dodge roll, or when you die, you drop some items. But you can't walk back to them to reclaim them. That would be such a cool change in the update. Is if you can walk back to your items and pick them up, instead of having to rely on somebody else to do it. But yeah, lean into Dark Souls, lean into the Elden Ring influence. Honestly, if the game wasn't coming out until next year, they would have some time to lean into the Elden Ring influence. But yeah, no, definitely take some influence from Legends Arceus. And it seemed, and part of the reason I'm kind of split is because they definitely seem to be taking influence from Legends Arceus. I mean, they could totally rug pull us at any moment, right? And reveal that, no, this is the first Pokemon NFT game, right? Any rug pull could happen at any second. But there are a lot of things where I'm like, no, that doesn't look terrible, right? I like some of these open world elements. And, like, because when I see a lot of people talk about, like, oh, what's, like, the follow-up to, like, Legends Arceus gonna be? Are they gonna do, like, a Legend Celebi or whatever? No, set an open-world Pokemon game in the modern day. Oh, shit, you know what big change they could make? MMO Pokemon. Again, part of the reason why I want this game not to come out this year is because I want them to spend a lot of time making sure the online works really well. I want high quality online. I know this is Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't give a fuck about online, and probably, but the Pokemon companies, to be fair, is a little different. But even still, they don't give a fuck. But I want a high quality online experience, and making this an MMO, which I don't personally like. I just want to be able to play a Pokemon game. So like, let's say I pick up Scarlet. 4 of my friends also pick up either Scarlet or Violet. They get we can all jump into the same world and explore it. We can all make story progress at the same time or whatever. Just you and 4 friends playing Pokemon together. And you know, because we just jumped into Animal Crossing, I have no idea what the Twitter reaction to this whole thing's gonna be. Are people melting down? Like I have a few guesses, but like, I haven't seen it at this point. I don't know why I give such a shit. Like, it's fucking Twitter. Twitter fucking sucks. But I guess I'm just more morbidly curious, if anything. Oh my gosh. This is wild. Freaking Pokemon. It's crazy to think about. Here we are. Gen 9. This year as well. This fucking year. You know, I wonder how bad the Pokemon Company was affected by COVID, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm pretty sure Legends Arceus was supposed to be a November game, and then it got pushed until, like, January, which means Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl remakes were also probably, like, I don't know, maybe like an August or September game. But I do definitely think about that, because we've seen a bunch of games get delayed. But the fact that we could, like, Legends Arceus, great game, has some problems. The fact that in the same year we could get a Pokemon game that looks at Legends Arceus and its problems and be like, nope, we're going to fix them all within a year and make a perfect Pokemon game. Which is why I want this to be delayed. Because the idea that they could take Legends Arceus, build an entire new open world, and then fix every problem with Legends Arceus to make the perfect Pokemon game just doesn't sound possible to me. Because people always talk about, oh, well, game development takes so much time. You shouldn't rush people. But at the same time, it's like the fact that, like, them taking the base of Legends Arceus, they still have to fix all of in my opinion, Legends Arceus' problems. Which, to be fair, they aren't, like, that huge. And, like, none of the problems with Legends Arceus really lie in, like, the open world. Right? My problems are more, like, mechanical ones. Like that thing about, like, the satchel. And whatnot. It's just... I find it interesting. Yeah, I really do wonder, like, how are they going to integrate, like, a gym? Because one of the things that complicates this all is that the open worldness clashes with the structure of, like, the gyms. Because, like, oh god, there's a saying where it's like, I can't remember the saying, but it's something along the lines of, like, a good mechanic informs the entire gameplay. Right, like the jetpack the jetpack Flood and Mario Sunshine. The mechanic informs every element of the gameplay. And so, like, if Pokemon's mechanic is, oh, well, it's capturing and battling. But if you play Legends Arceus, no, the mechanic is capturing. Battling is there because it's a Pokemon game. You expect it to be there. Capturing is the main mechanic. Battling is just additive to that. So, like, does the open world structure clash with the gym structure? Again, this is why I liked my idea, at least in some sense, about you being able to tackle any gym in any order. Because that would allow, like, oh, the open world element of being able to tackle any gym in any order, that means that, oh, you could, like, walk into this one town and fight the gym, and, you know, they're all scaled based on, like, what gyms you, like, Pokemon, for the, what was it, the 20th anniversary, they set up that, gym leader, for the Pokemon, I don't remember what it was called. Not Pokemon Masters. It might have actually been called Pokemon Masters. That gym leaders use different Pokemon depending on how many badges you have. So, like, when you fight Brock in the game, it's like, oh, he's kind of weak, but he's also aware that you don't have any gym badges. So he's using, like, weaker Pokemon and being nicer to you. Like, that's something that's canon in the Pokemon universe. So it's like, at least in one of the animes. So it's like, no, take advantage of that. And gym scale proportionately. But yeah, no, again, there is potential to be the greatest Pokemon game ever here. It's just, will they do it? And I don't know. I guess I'm hopeful because I want it to be. Because I see all the evidence, and I want them to, like, pull it off. Because I like the idea of them pulling it off. But the question is, will they? And I don't know. Will with a year, and I don't know, this game could have been in development for like 3 years already. For all we know. 3 or 4, like, this game could have been in development as long as Metroid Prime has been. But the thing is, we don't know. That's the thing. We don't know. So, literally, yeah, anything's possible. Oh my gosh. I guess, honestly, right now we're waiting for the shop to open, but... Oh, wait, we can... Fudge. Turnips. But I was waiting for the shop to just open. I guess we can just throw everything on the lawn. Now let's just empty out all of our gubbins. This is gonna be a pain to pick up later. So, of everything else revealed in the presentation, again, I feel like a lot of this we had already seen before. Like, a lot of this stuff we, like, already knew about. Because Pokemon did, like, a whole week of reveals leading up to this showcase. And I feel like a lot of these, it's like, oh, yeah, we already knew about that. Oh, yeah, this isn't new information, right? So there was a lot of, like, repeat stuff, but it really came down to those last two reveals. The Legends Arceus DLC, which, again, is a very minor DLC. Like, I was hoping for, like, a paid DLC that's, like, that whole other island. Nope. Not at the moment, anyways. Did I put the wetsuit away? I honestly don't remember putting the wetsuit away, but I guess I must have. Alright, let's see what's blowing up on Twitter. Yeah, we got official artworks of the star. This is from Cerebi. Yeah, it's a grass cat. And I like this grass cat. That's cute. Yeah, it looks like it's walking on two legs, but it looks like an alligator, but it might also be like a dinosaur. To be fair, Fire Dino sounds really cool. Like Fire T-Rex, that sounds awesome. And I know, and Pokemon, the last T-Rex they did, correction, the only T-Rex they did, Tyrantrum, is awesome. Let's see. So yeah, there's this Fire Dino thing, which it just looks so derpy. Like, I can see people loving this thing, kind of like in the same way they love like Mudkip. I think it's a little too derpy. And then we got this duck. We got Dewey Duck. Yeah, it's a blue duck. It's Dewey Duck. It's okay, I guess. But I definitely like that stupid cat. I honestly, I at least like these starters more than I like, Gen 5 starter, or Gen 8 starters. I just did not give a shit about Gen 8 starters, like, at all. Grookey, the other Sobble, Score Bunny, that's what it was called. I almost said Cinderace. Yep, nope, they just didn't appeal to me, like, at all. At least these ones, like, yeah, I'm calling the Dino derpy, but, like, I don't think I hate it. The other two, I don't hate either. I don't know, I guess they just look, like, there was just something about, like, because, what is it, Ken Sugimori did all the Pokemon designs, or was, like, the lead Pokemon designer for Gen 1 through Gen 7. And then somebody else, I think it's the American, took over for Gen 8. And, like, it just, because of that, Pokemon looked different. And in theory, and, like, that resulted in, like, one of the interesting things is, through, like, Gen 7's release, we had so many fake Pokemon. Like, every week, people would reveal, like, oh, look at this Pokemon leak, because someone created a new Pokemon. But in Gen 8, we didn't get any of that. Because nobody knew how to work. Like, people spent years mastering Ken Sugimori's style. So when it came to Gen 8, nobody knew how to do his style. The new guy's style. So as a result, we got almost no fake Pokemon claiming to be real ones. Which I thought was great. Like, it was a fresh change of pace. But these definitely look more like traditional designs, which, again, I had very split feelings on Gen 8's designs. Some of them I liked, some of them I hated. And definitely the more I played Pokemon, the more it, like, grew on me that, you know, it's kind of a mixed bag. Yeah, definitely the more I've played Gen 8, the more I'm like, yeah, some of these are good, some of these are bad. 99. Ugh. Yeah, I'll buy them. Do we know their names? I don't think we do. At least not at the moment. Scarlet and Violet. I'm glad. I guess I am glad I woke up to stream this. I guess. Like I woke up this morning and was like, God, I should go back to bed. I'm so tired. But then I was like, nah, let's stream the Pokemon thing. And yeah, with us getting new Pokemon, I'm glad I did. Yeah, no, with us getting... Because even though I would have, like, just watched it, like, first thing when I woke up, I can almost guarantee I would have gotten spoiled on, like, Twitter. Not even just, like, from, like, Twitter notifications, or just logging on to YouTube. It would have been, like, a Game Explains thumbnail or some shit like that, or... Like, just trying to find the reveal would have spoiled it, because, you know, people can't... People gotta get those thumbnail clicks as fast as possible. Game Explains. Alright, let's go get some more. Oh, there's a Gyroid on the beach. Yep, I'll buy some. Oh my god, okay. We got names for them. They're Sprigatio? Gatito? Sprigatito? Sprigatio? Yeah, that's the only... Sprigatio. Like, Sprig and Gatto, which is cat. Fukuku? Coco? Fucoco? Fuecoco? Fucoco? Huh, that's interesting. And then, Quaxel. Or no, not Quaxel. Quaxly. Okay, Quaxly is definitely the best name. I have no idea how to pronounce any of these. Yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce any of these. Just based on the names. I don't know why. Is the region based off Italy? Just looking at these names, if I had to guess, the region's going to be based off Italy. I don't know why, but for some reason, that's the impression I'm getting. Because I have no idea what the region's based on. Just like watching that trailer, I have no idea. But for some reason, that like plaza we see, it for some reason gives me Mario Sunshine vibes. And isn't Mario Sunshine based off of Italy, like Isle Delfino? There's something to that. I don't remember the exact details, but I know there's something to that. Yeah, an Italy-based region would make sense. I mean, we got Great Britain last time. Or, you know, maybe it's not based on anything. Again, maybe because they're going open world, for the first time ever, we get a Pokemon region not based on a real place. I'd be fine with that. Yeah, no, I'd actually be fine with that. If just in order to fit this, they do something entirely new. But no, just based on that, if I had to guess, Italy. Because, yeah, we've got France in the UK, we've got Hawaii and New York, and then we've got 4 regions based on Japan. Oh, and we did get a photo of what the girl trainer looks like. It's literally the boy trainer. It's the exact same outfit as the boy trainer. But she's got, what are those, pigtails? She looks like Candace. You know, the Gen 4 gym leader? Yeah, she looks like Candace. That's how I describe her. But yeah, it's basically the exact same design as the boy, or the exact same outfit as the boy trainer. Which means nothing because, you know, Pokemon's gone full into customizable outfits. Every trainer should look unique, so, or in customizable hairstyles and everything. So I have no problem with this because all those elements are going to be here. Customizable hairstyles, customizable outfits. So yeah, no, the trainer looks generic right now. Super generic, in fact. But that's because we can customize them to make them look like whatever we want them to. God, I can't believe it's the exact same outfit as the boy trainer, though. That's funny. Yeah, we know nothing about this game. The only thing we know is that we know nothing. So, while I'm calling it rushed, you know, maybe it's not. Again, maybe it's had the same development time as Legends Arceus. Because even though I still stand by Sword and Shield is rushed, technically it has like a 3 or 4 year development time behind it. It just doesn't feel like it, but it does. It's just, it clearly needed another, I don't know, year. At least that's my hot take. I know we're not technically in winter anymore, but the winter outfit works fine. The winter outfit works fine. Let's bury this other gyroid fragment. Yeah, no, I guess... like, I'm definitely... like, I'm not so angry that, like, oh, I'm not gonna buy this game out of protest or anything. I'm just concerned. Because I was one of the people who thought Sword and... because, like, there were people who were like, oh, Sword and Shield is rushed, but I really want them to reveal Gen 9 tomorrow. There were people who were literally like that. So, no, but, you know, it's, I just think if they fix the problems with Legends Arceus, which I know they're not going to be able to fix the graphics, but graphics don't matter as long as the gameplay is good. And Legends Arceus, while having some real graphical problems, like, God, have you seen the water in that game? The gameplay was so good that I kind of don't, again, I was able to look past it all. Oh gosh, I have drained so much mucus. And yet I'm still not even, like, close to, like, clearing out my nose. Oh my gosh. So they've confirmed that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet to have home connectivity to bring in Pokemon from other regions. Because I guess in the trailer we see the Hisui and Zoroark. Okay. Yeah, no, clearly just looking at this image of Hisui and Zoroark, it's clear turn-based battles are back. And, like, more traditional, like, turn-based battles. Yeah, no, the more I look at it, the more I definitely think Italy. And I guess that would make, like, the big town with the castle we see in it, the Vatican. I guess so. Oh, shit, come on. Okay. Guys, could you imagine? Because remember, only until like a few hours ago had this Pokemon Presents only been announced in Japan. And like, there was possibility that it might have been canceled. And then, nope. And it revealed Gen 9. I mean, I totally thought of the possibility. Like, part of me thinks that it might have been like a smaller thing. Accent walls? I actually don't know how to remove accent walls. I don't think I ever have. Maybe if you just take off, like, if you put, like, a new wallpaper on, it'll, like, you can, like, override both the accent wall and the normal wall, and then you can just put on the wallpaper you want. I actually have no idea how to take off an accent wall. I don't think I've ever done it before. Yeah, I have no idea. I've never done it before. Let's grab, I don't know, some wallpapers, I guess. Let's see, so if I set it as an accent wall. So boom, we got an accent wall. And now I can just place that on the wall. Oh. Huh. Yeah, no, you're right. I have no idea. Huh. I have no idea. Oh. Would that work? No. Huh, can you not remove accent walls? Oh my gosh. You might... Yeah, I have no idea. I would have thought that just placing it on the wall would override it. But yeah, no, you're completely right. Oh, there we go. You hit X to set as the accent wall, and then you hit X again and it undoes it. There you go.